Well, welcome, Team Eagles. Yes, this is the other half of the better half. Jenny told me that I could tell you where she is because she's not welcoming you all. She's with her Mahjong buddy ladies, and she's going to get them all on Superbiome tonight. That's what she told me to tell you. So if you want to follow up with her and say, did you? Don't ask me, ask her. Okay. I am Mick Daly, the other half of Jenny and Mick Daly, Presidential Marketing Directors in your support line. And just FYI, Jenny always gives you a weather report. It's cold. We've had snow, well, on the mountain tops, and winter is here in Colorado. So if you're in a hot place and you're jealous, I can't help you. So, Melinda, over to you.
Okay, we are in a hot place,
But not
and I'm
jealous.
sorry, but yeah, not jealous. We're not jealous. All right, so tonight we have got, as usual, more than can probably fit into 30 minutes, but we are so excited to bring all this information to you on this deep dive that is going to get you more and more informed about sharing the super biome. And so I have to brag on Mick Daly just a little bit. Sandy Guest actually shared a audio that she heard on the Q call Zoom that they are doing. And it was actually created by Doug Farrar with AI. So we are using AI. And I thought it was fantastic. And so I said, Mick, we need to share this on Monday night for the deep dive. And I could just feel through the text messages him saying, an audio? You want me to share an audio? And I was like, yes, I do. And he said, well, how about if I kind of add a little video to it? I'm like, you go, Mick, you do you. So get ready. I will tell you that I got a sneak preview of it, and I might have sent it out a little before y'all got it. I got my second and third super biome order today. So this is a slam dunk. I cannot wait for you to hear it. And we're going to kick off this Zoom with this incredible video. 5 minutes. Here we go.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping right into foundational wellness. Specifically, we're looking at the body's second brain, the gut microbiome.
And a really interesting two-step system designed to optimize it called superbiome.
Yeah, let's get into that.
It's definitely necessary because, well, the gut's influence is just huge. It affects so much more than just digestion.
Right.
We're talking about things like immune function, energy levels throughout the day, even mood, and how well you absorb nutrients.
So if the gut's not working right,
Then really nothing else can function at its best. It's foundational.
okay, so let's break down the core idea here. This symbiotic support. You hear about people taking probiotics, but just swallowing bacteria doesn't always cut it long term, does it?
No, absolutely not. It's like planting seeds but forgetting the soil or the water. Probiotics, they're the good bacteria, the seeds.
Okay.
But the prebiotics, those are the specialized plant fibers. They're the fertilizer. Those seeds absolutely need to, survive, grow, and really take hold.
So you need both working together.
Exactly. The system only works if both parts are there and, importantly, designed to work together.
Got it. So that takes us to step one, the probiotic capsule. It packs 20 billion CFU, which sounds like a lot. But the big question is always survival, right? Especially through stomach acid.
That's precisely the challenge. And this capsule uses specific delayed release technology. Think of it like armor plating those 20 billion live bacteria.
Oh.
So it ensures they get through the stomach acid safely and are delivered fully active down to the lower digestive tract. That's where they need to be to do their job.
And it's not just about quantity, but diversity too.
Absolutely crucial. This has 9 selected species covering both lactobacilli and bifidobacteria families. Research shows pretty clearly that using multiple strains like this mirrors a naturally healthy, resilient gut much better than just one single type.
Okay, that makes sense. Diversity is key. Now, step two, the prebiotic powder. This is the fertilizer. It's a 6-in-1 blend with things like XOS, inulin. What makes this blend different from just, say, eating more fiber?
Well, it's about how it works. We call it gentle gut support because of the staggered breakdown.
Staggered breakdown.
Yeah, simpler fiber supplements, often from just one source, tend to ferment really quickly all in one spot. That can lead to, that uncomfortable bloating or gas.
Right, I've heard that.
This blend, though, is designed so the different types of fibers break down at different points along the gut. It's like a time-release meal, feeding a wider variety of beneficial bacteria more gradually.
Ah, so it's gentler and feeds more types of bacteria.
Exactly, much more comfortable and effective. Plus, you get 4 grams of fiber per serving, which really helps tackle that fiber gap most adults have.
Okay, now let's touch on postbiotics.
Ah.
This system doesn't actually contain added postbiotics, right? So how do they fit in?
Correct, no added postbiotics. The idea here is to empower your body to create its own. Postbiotics are those beneficial compounds, like short-chain fatty acids, that the good bacteria produce after they consume the prebiotics.
Ah, okay, so it's a natural process.
Precisely. The system facilitates it. Think of the formula: probiotics plus prebiotics. Your own postbiotics. Your body makes what it needs.
So this really optimizes the whole gut environment. How does this then connect with, say, someone's existing juice plus routine, like the capsules?
That's a great question. Think about synergy. The Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry blends, those are like the premium fuel for your body.
Supplying nutrients, polyphenols.
Exactly. Bridging that nutritional gap with really powerful plant-based compounds. Now, Superbiome, that's like the high-performance engine tune-up for your core operating system, the gut.
Okay, I like that analogy.
It optimizes the gut environment so your body is primed to actually absorb and use all that great fuel, those nutrients and polyphenols effectively. It makes the whole system run better.
So it's like the power trio. Probiotics, prebiotics, and then the polyphenols from the blends all working together.
You got it. Supporting maximum efficiency from the inside out.
That really clarifies the value here. It's not just buying a probiotic off the shelf.
Not at all. The value is in the completeness. It's a scientifically designed 2-part system. It's about investing in foundational health for the long term.
And the quality aspect, too.
Definitely. It's vegan, gluten-free, made without GMO ingredients, no added sugar, and it's kosher certified. Plus, our really practical point, no refrigeration needed.
That's actually huge for consistency, isn't it? Easy to travel with, easy to take every day.
It removes a barrier. That stability ensures the potency is maintained right up until you take it. It supports making it a daily practice.
So wrapping this up for our listeners, what's the big picture takeaway? We're talking enhanced microbial diversity.
Support for digestive comfort, less bloating, less gas, strengthening that crucial gut immune connection.
So thinking about optimizing this core system, it makes you wonder, what other potential benefits might someone notice? Maybe things they hadn't even connected to their gut before, like sustained energy or mental clarity.
That's the fascinating part. If you really focus on improving that foundational gut health, getting things working optimally from the inside, what possibilities open up?
A great thought to leave people with. To learn more about Superbiome and how to get started on this 2-step path to foundational wellness, definitely reach out to the person who shared this recording with you.
So wasn't the volume very good?
Pardon me?
Wasn't the volume very good?
It was just really soft, but don't worry because oh, okay, Brianna said hers was good.
Mine was
Maybe it was our computer.
It might be us. Okay, so anyways, do you love it? I'm telling you, that was the 3rd order that I put in today. And everybody just really felt like that was very succinct. It's easy to listen to in 5 minutes. They can see how it fits in with what we're already talking about. And I think the other thing that happens is that I'm so excited to tell them about it. You know, that's the thing that is really happening with all of this, is it's something new. It's a brand new, more research, all kinds of studies, comparing things with what's on the market. I mean, it's just so incredible. And that enthusiasm as you share that with people is really exciting. So what we want to do tonight is show you the specifics that we learned at one of the learning labs, the first learning lab. So I took some slides. Mick has also provided us with the recording. So after tonight, you can, if you were not in Indianapolis, you can actually just watch the 45 minutes that we're going to just cover briefly for you here tonight. So tonight, we want to tell you the how, share that Vimeo, and follow up with enthusiasm and excitement. The what, We're going to go over those slides, and you've also we'll have the 45-minute recording. Where do you find it? We're going to go through the Juice Plus boards. It's all packaged together right there on the free boards. And then why? Because we have a big contest that we're all involved in for lots of. So first off, let's go through the slides and show you the specific information that Valerie Miles and Brandy Foss shared with us in Indianapolis. Over to my IT guy that's muted.
We're gonna have a challenge with these slides because I didn't have time, because I work in the video. I didn't have time to put these all in a PowerPoint, so they're
It's
probably
fine. It's okay.
all in the wrong sequence.
Yes, so that's the last one. There you go. There you go. There we go. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this is what they started out with, just talking basic information. I'm not going to read these all to you because, as I said, you can listen to the two of them explaining it. But just so you know, you can have this information, modern life and our microbiome. Mainly, you just want to help people understand. This is what I've been saying. When I was doing my undergrad in kinesiology, the systems were taught separately. But now what we're noticing and what we're learning from the research is this shift to knowing how they are all connected. So you can talk about autoimmune, cardiovascular, metabolic, mental disorders, neurological disorders, neurodevelopment issues. Those are all now known to have a direct connection with that microbiome. And so what she was helping us understand is like what we were talking about just a minute ago. How does this fit in with what we've already done? I love that video. Talks about the fuel and then the supercharger. So the how that super biome supercharges. So she put through, she being Dr. Miles, put through this acronym GROW, gut, you know, the G for grow your good bacteria, U for unlock better digestion and immunity, and then thrive with an increased level of balance and energy. So what we're now able to say is we've been fueling your system all these years, and now we can elevate that to a whole new level. So 3 simple ways to start is just, you know, talking to people. Have you noticed everyone's talking about? And I'm telling you, as soon as you say pre and probiotics, everybody's already on board with you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't realize how much our gut health is connected to. That's what we were just saying. And I've just noticed when my whatever is off, everything feels off. So we're really focusing on this synergy of everything all together. And then this was where she talked about the different benefits that you can expect: a healthier gut microbiome, promote microbial diversity, overall health and well-being, regular bowel movements. Of course, now, you know, the science teachers nag people. We are so used to talking about poop. And then digestive comfort, including the bloating and the gas. But just like in physiology, if you just start talking about that and don't be all awkward and embarrassed, people will just join you in that conversation, because most people are really suffering with these gut issues. So these are just some one-liner closing options. Do you want me to help you get started with it today? Would you like me to show how easy it is to start? Just, you know, it's really nicer ways of saying, so do you want to give me your credit card? Like, do you want to buy it from me now? These are a lot easier things. And I will say, one of the people I was talking to today said, you know, Melinda, I just kind of looking at the price, and that's going to double what I'm spending on Juice Plus. And so I just went into the conversation about, and how are we doing on that? Have you had your blood work done? And then she starts telling me all of the improvement that she's already seen with her blood work, with her Juice Plus. And then she just said, let's go ahead and do it. I want to do the recurring one to get the best price. I really want to try it for 4 months and see how this goes. Okay. Which card do you want me to put it on? So, but that was also after she watched that video from Mick. Okay. So I think that was the last one, Mick. Is that right? I'm trying to remember. Oh, there we go. The takeaways. Okay. So then as they kind of closed us off, is learn the product. That's what we're trying to help you with tonight. and then lead the conversation, comfortably start a natural conversation about our health, and then close with confidence. I mean, I think the enthusiasm and the excitement about how we can actually elevate the benefits and how they're feeling really, really ends a great, a great conversation so that you can close. So, okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take you over to the free Juice Plus boards. I didn't tell you that, Mick. Can you do that? Among everything else I've asked you to do tonight. So hopefully, does everybody have the free Juice Plus boards? Everybody familiar with using that? We're all good with that? Okay. So then you probably know that as soon as you get into the Juice Plus free boards, there is a section called What's New. And if you click on that What's New, there's a whole folder called Super Biome. So all of the information that we've been sharing with you, there it is right there. So you go to, What's Hot, not What's New, sorry. What's Hot right there. And then, of course, right there, you just click on all, and all of this stuff is right here for you. Customer ways to buy. And that's what happened to me. Then the Lainey that was talking to me today, she said, okay, tell me again on the pricing. So I just real quick opened up my, this one right here, customer ways to buy. It has the different prices. I picked the one that I thought she would like, which obviously has the reorder one. Yeah, anyone of Mick. And then she said, oh yeah, totally. That is actually the one that I picked too, Mick. And then I just hit send it right to her. While we're talking, y'all, this is not hard to do. So you just do the little share and put the name in. And she looked at all of it while we were talking and said, totally, I want to do the recurring order so that I get the best price. I mean, why would I want to spend all that money, when I can do that? And if I don't like it, she knows, she's been on Juice Plus forever. We can cancel or delay it or, whatever she wants to do. So why do you want to do this? Well, Kurt has put a lot of money out there on the table, right? Mick was showing you some other things that are also in that Juice Plus boards. So Kurt has offered, what is it, Mick, $4,000 or $5,000, crazy money, right? The gut contest. Yes. Bust your gut. And there it is right there, $4,000 in prizes. And so, of course, 2 of the orders that I entered were under yours truly. So Mark has 2 entries already. I have 1, but this is just really super fun. And I will be honest with you, we brought home a lot of product. So we weren't going to enter our own order because we already have several months. And then I was thinking, you know what, I need to lead by example. And this is what Kurt's doing. And he's put all this money out. So we went ahead and each put in our own order. And that way, once you've got your order in, you can enter the contest right there, what Mick is showing you. And you just put in that you've entered it. And then every time you turn in an order, you get another ticket in there for that $4,000. So cool. A lot of excitement. And so what I want to do right now, we had several people that were with us in Indy with us, and I asked them if they could help me field questions. So I did want to tell you one thing though that came up in the health providers Voxer, which I think is super important. Dr. Corson was talking about the NSF certification covering the absence of glyphosate. And so a lot of us are very concerned about that. And we know that that is not in Juice Plus. And Wendy Campbell confirmed that NSF does, in fact, check for glyphosate. So yes, we always have to wait for a few batches, but that will not be in any of our products, including the Super Biome. So that's kind of a hot topic right now that I'm hearing a lot about. And so I thought that was important information to share with you. We do not have Roundup in our Juice Plus plants. So let's open. Yeah, I agree, Robin. Okay, so let's open it up and see what questions that we have. And then I can get several other people. I think there's several of us that were in Indianapolis, so we can all field your questions. Where do we enter the contest again? So you just go to makealife.com / what is it?
Bust your gut.
Bust your gut. Why did I forget that? Yes, makealife.com / bust your gut. And that's where you can sign up. The video, Jennifer, the video Mick is going to share with us in the Facebook group. So you're going to get to see it as soon as we get off of here. Is that right, Mick?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yes, Sandy, I agree. The graphics really did make that very powerful. Thank you, Mick. There it is in the chat. Okay, we couldn't have covered all that information without creating any questions in your mind.
I have a quick question. If you're having conversations with people, when do you suppose to give them the video? Is it initially at the beginning or after you've had a couple of conversations? That video was outstanding, by the way, Mick. I loved it. I was like, ooh, it's so much easier this way.
So I have used the video in the conversation. If people are handing me their credit card, I don't keep sending them more information or try to schedule something. You know that, Dorothy. So if you just open up the conversation and just from your initial interactions with them, they want to order, put the order in, and then you can send it as a customer care kind of thing. But if they're not pulling the trigger and you ask them, would you like some more information? I'm so excited to share this with you. Then that's when I sent the video. And then when I followed up on the video, that's when, well, actually one of them just went online. Donna just went online and ordered it. So I don't know, it'll depend on each person, but that's how I've been doing it. Do y'all have some other ideas, those of you that were there? Terry, we are not ordering. Oh, so yeah, that's a good question, Terry. I'm rethinking how you're asking that. Mick talked about that last. Why do we even offer the pre separate from the pro? Because we know that it works so much better together. Same reason that we offer the twin and then the trio and then the quad, because we have to meet people where they are. Several people that I've talked to already have a pro. And so they wanted to just get started with the pre, eat up their pro, and then add the pro, as we go. So does that make sense? Is that helpful? Okay, good.
Yeah, so the point I made last week is that this just opens the door. As you said, meet them where they are. They have a pro, get them to order the pre. They add the pre to their pro. And while they are finishing their pro, we educate them with, guess what? A 5-minute video.
Exactly. Kids that cannot swallow capsules can take the pre since it's a drink. Oh, and y'all, I don't know if you've done this yet, but if you have not put the prebiotic in with your Luminate, whew, that is fabulous. So as y'all know, I've been blending up my capsules in my Luminate. I love the taste of that in my little bullet. But this morning, I'm like, I don't want all these different steps. I just want to get my do done. And so I just poured the prebiotic in with my Luminate, threw in my capsules in my bullet. It's really good. And then all I did was take my pro and my omegas, good to go.
Okay, so we obviously don't want people opening up the Superbiome capsule.
No.
Because the Superbiome capsule is acid resistant and it needs to be swallowed and get all the way down into the bowel. So the way around it, Jenny hates swallowing capsules. So she always swallows her capsules while eating some yogurt. A child could be eating some applesauce and just let the capsule slip into the mouth in the applesauce, swallow it down. 99% of the time that works.
That's awesome. And it's really a tiny little capsule. I
It's
do
very
not
small.
throw the probiotic in my bullet. Good
Mhm.
clarification, Mick. That is just my essential capsules. So
Right.
they go in the bullet and then I just swallow. But the probiotic capsule is super, super small. But remember, and that's another talking point, it is acid protective. And so that's why so many people are not finding results with the probiotics that they're taking, because we're just digesting them in our stomach. That stomach acid is powerful stuff. And
Now,
so
if
it
now,
eats them
now
up.
if the kid who doesn't like swallowing capsules is a boy, tell him, "Come on, be a big boy. You can do it."
Suck it
If
up,
it's a girl,
buttercup.
if it's a girl, be more empathetic.
That's
Come
right.
on, kid, man up.
Yeah, I always have people always tell me, they can't swallow capsules because they're floating. I'm like, you want it to float. You're swallowing the water, not the capsule. You want it to float, so you just swallow the water.
Which is
Oh,
another.
then also it is important to drink a good glass of water when you swallow the capsule.
Yeah.
So boys, man up. If you have to, eat it with some applesauce or something you really love, and drink a full glass of water.
There you go. Which is also helping hydrate more. The point that Mark brings up also is that they do float. So when you put it in your mouth, if you look down, it will go back to the back of your throat and it makes it easier to swallow. So that's another little tip. Good questions. What else?
Honestly, I love that we have all these drinks because then it makes sure I actually drink all my water all day. But Brandon and I have been doing it like a before bed drink. Like we aren't normally big drinkers anyway, like probably a couple times a year. But it's been fun to have like literally we get in bed and we drink it as we're watching something or talking about the day, and it's been like a fun thing to do. And I heard a bunch of people saying like the best time to take it was right before bed, but we just done that. So if that would be easier for someone, it's fun like after dinner drink.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, great idea.
I have a question about drinking a glass of water with the probiotic. I wasn't doing that. Is that something that you were all told about at the conference?
I don't remember.
I don't, I mean,
There's a recent Juice Plus video reel that I posted in I think in our Inspiring Healthy Living community group. And it was a really good demonstration of how to do it. And that's where she said, make sure to drink it with a full glass of water. That didn't come from one of our doctors, but it's an official Juice Plus company reel.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I've been taking probiotics before I got the Super Biome, and now obviously I've switched to that. But I wasn't even drinking a glass of water, other than what I needed to swallow it with those either. So I just didn't know why it was necessary, or if it was really necessary, or just a recommendation.
It's never been mentioned by Dr. Sachs or Dr. Corson, because I've heard their videos numerous times.
We drink,
So I don't know how important it is, but
the glass of water is the prebiotic and with the capsule. You got a glass of water and capsule. That's easy.
right.
And I personally found that I like the taste of mine better with less water. So maybe I shall add some water later, but I like the fiber with less water, but that's just a personal preference, I like it with maybe 4 or 5 ounces rather than 8 ounces.
That's what we're doing, Rachel, too. We're drinking it like in a little like whiskey glass. So it's definitely not more than 4 ounces.
Yeah.
And then it's like a couple big sips, and we're not drinking any water after it. So if that is something, we would definitely need to change it.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Take it with breakfast in the afternoon.
Playing it right now.
Your morning routine just got better with Super Biome Probiotic and Prebiotic. We recommend taking both steps of Super Biome as part of your morning routine when your digestive system is naturally preparing for the day ahead. That said, Super Biome is flexible, whether you prefer to take it with breakfast, in the afternoon, or later in the day. What matters most is consistency. Take 1 capsule of the Super Biome Probiotic daily with a glass of water. Then mix 1 stick pack of Super Biome Prebiotic with at least 8 ounces of water. Stir well and drink once a day. For best results, we recommend consuming it within a short space of time rather than sipping throughout the day. Superbiome can be taken with or without food, depending on personal preference. And taking them with a light meal may improve tolerance, especially if you're new to gut health supplements. That's it, an easy 2-step daily routine to help you feel your best.
My routine just got better with Superbiome.
Terry, you've got a good question in the chat, and there has been a lot of conversation about that as well. If someone really does have a sick gut, they have IBS or they have a diagnosis, it's just like what we do with Juice Plus. We would want them to start slow, and we would help them, not just gulp it down all at once, just like with our Juice Plus. Speaking of that, we do have already a phenomenal story for your next Tuesday night. Start inviting now, unless you're like Amy and you do better starting inviting 5 minutes ahead. But Mark George has already shared with us a phenomenal story that he's already experienced right after we got back home. He was in Indy and was able to get it there in Indianapolis. And so we are going to share his story. We might share Mitra Ray's as well as a recording, unless I can get some other live stories. So if y'all hear about some great stories that are already happening with the Superbiome, let us know. But that will be there it is right there. That will be our Stories of Hope. And Dr. Scretchen is going to be our host. So that'll be an exciting one to invite to next week. So we're just really trying to build on this excitement, the enthusiasm. We've already got some people that are seeing some benefits, and we want to share that with you, set the stage for their expectations that we are helping them elevate their health. And so that will be our Stories of Hope next week. So look at us, 8:04. We didn't go over much, Mick, but we did it almost. Oh, yes, thank you. I forgot that. So thank you to Brianna. I worked on this to get this all together when we got home from Indianapolis. I really was trying to get my head around all the notes from the nutraceutical conference, as well as all of the stuff that we learned Friday and Saturday. And so what we were trying to do is see how this all fits together. So you can see on the left side, we've got the Juice Plus Essentials are your micronutrients. That's for growth, development, and functioning. And then your Perform and your Complete are those macronutrients. Then that's be the smoothies, the snacks, the energy bites. That's our fuel, the fat, the protein, and the carbs. And of course, we've got Luminate for our brain. And then now we can also add the probiotics and the prebiotics, the good guys and the good guys fuel. So the other thing that's down there on the bottom is clinically proven. Don't forget about that piece. So if you want to use this graphic as you're talking to people, those are all of the categories that we already have proven research on from almost 48 different clinical trials around the world. So that is all straight off from our research on our website, but it really is the Juice Plus advantage, and it really is how this all fits together. So I did have a conversation that somebody really, really wanted to just order the pre and the pro. And then she started telling me about all of her health concerns, including GERD, multiple other issues. And I was really trying to help her see the benefit of the essentials, because that is the basis for all of the health in the gut. I'm not sure that I've helped her with that, and the customer's always right. So I guess we have to go with what she wants. But I thought this graphic was a way that I could show her, here's the foundation, and then here's the accelerator to really help boost that microbiome. And that is what the health professionals are recommending. Don't trade out the essentials for the pre and the pro. Keep the essentials on board and add the pre and the pro as your accelerator. Wait, Mick, you're muted.
Thanks. And
Yeah.
And the AI audio that goes along with that video makes that very point.
Mm-hmm.
It really positions the essentials. Doesn't talk about superfood, but we know that superfood is the trio in powder form. One thing interesting, you'll notice on that graphic, if you did notice, one of the items early on in that list of proven clinical benefits is gut health. We shouldn't forget that we have a gut health study based on the trio, which is
Right.
pretty cool. So we're
Right.
only building on that foundation. Okay, I'll stop the recording now.
Okay.
I'll try and stop the recording.
This will be edited out of the recording.
Nah, I'll leave it.